Dana White just called himself a narc on national TV and took credit for shutting down Stream East, bragging that pay-per-view piracy in the UFC may soon be extinct. But while the boardroom is at war, Petr Yan just shattered a 14-fight streak with a record-breaking takedown defense, and new rivalries are exploding across the sport. If you think you know what is really happening inside the UFC, get ready, because what comes next exposes battles most fans never see. Dana White's crusade against illegal streaming has never been subtle. After years of warning pirates and threatening lawsuits, he now claims personal credit for taking down Stream East, one of the internet's most notorious sports streaming sites. On a recent podcast, White grinned as he answered, "Yeah, that was you. That's one of my favorite things to do," when pressed about the Stream East shutdown. The host fired back, asking, "How do you sleep at night?" Narc. White didn't flinch. For him, enforcing pay-per-view exclusivity is business, not personal. The financial stakes are massive. Every illegal stream chips away at millions in potential revenue. Looking ahead, the UFC's new deal with Paramount Plus aims to change the game in 2026, moving away from the US pay-per-view model that has fueled piracy for years. If the subscription model sticks, the days of easy, free UFC streams might finally be numbered. Petr Yan delivered a performance that left the MMA world buzzing. Against the relentless Morab Dvalishvili, Yan defended an astonishing 27 takedown attempts and even landed 5 of his own, snapping Morab's 14-fight winning streak in front of a stunned crowd. The numbers told only part of the story. Yan's timing, footwork, and composure under pressure set a new standard for the division. As the final horn sounded, Sean O'Malley reacted live on social media, quote, "One of the most impressive performances I've ever seen," end quote. Even Morab, raw from defeat, posted a heartfelt video to his family in Georgia, vowing, quote, "The best is yet to come," end quote. Meanwhile, Yan could not resist a playful jab, sharing an AI-generated image of himself relaxing in a jacuzzi while Morab served drinks, a reference to their press conference jacuzzi invite, and a reminder that rivalries in this sport play out both in the cage and online. UFC 325 is shaping up with a slate of matchups that promise fireworks. Jimmy Crute, looking to bounce back from a tough stretch, is set to face Dustin Jacoby at light heavyweight. Crute is eager to reassert himself, and Jacoby is hungry for another statement win. In the heavyweight division, Junior Tafa returns to action against Billy Elikana, a rising name riding a wave of momentum. Tai Tuivasa, now fighting to snap a 5-fight skid, faces a must-win moment when he draws Waldo Cortez Acosta, who is coming after his first career loss and eager to prove himself. Welterweight newcomer Jonathan Meunier, fresh off a debut victory, meets Oban Elliott, who is looking to rebound after an 8-fight win streak was snapped. Meanwhile, Max Holloway unveiled custom UFC gloves as part of a charity campaign called Gloves for Good. Ariel Helwani clarified that these gloves are strictly for charity. One unique pair will be auctioned and limited edition pairs will be available for sale, but none of these gloves will be used inside the octagon. The campaign blends fighter spirit with a good cause, and it sets the record straight for collectors and fans alike. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment to tell us which fight you are most excited for. Robert Whittaker is back in the gym, trading rehab for sparring rounds and optimism. After a tough loss to Brendan Allen, he told fans, "Feeling a lot better. Sparred this week." Whittaker's 5-fight win streak may have ended, but he is not counting himself out, eyeing a rematch to prove, in his words, "That wasn't me." Still, he knows the UFC matchmakers hold the cards. We'll see what they have. Meanwhile, heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall made his picks for the year, naming Ilia Topuria as Fighter of the Year, and Topuria's knockout of Charles Oliveira as his pick for Knockout of the Year. Dana White, who drew criticism for his post-fight comments about Aspinall's eye injury, clarified, "It wasn't said in a derogatory way, taken out of context. These moments reveal the reality beneath the bravado. Fighters heal, champions speak their truth, and the business keeps moving." Rampage. Jackson's temper flared on a recent kickstream when arena security stepped in and told him to stop filming. Instead of backing down, Rampage pushed back and refused to leave quietly. Security rerouted him to his van, but the real flashpoint came when a young fan tried to approach. Rampage erupted, shouting, "Don't tell no kid no, you a power tripping ass." The moment spread fast across fight forums, with fans split. Some say Rampage was defending the next generation, others call it a classic overreaction. Where should the line be drawn between fighter passion and public outburst? Alex Pereira stands on the edge of history, chasing what no UFC fighter has achieved, a third world title in as many divisions. He has made it clear, the next mountain he wants to climb is heavyweight. The opponent, he says, does not matter. Fans and pundits immediately picture a showdown with John Jones, but Pereira keeps his focus on the belt, not the name. Meanwhile, Khamzat refuses to let the spotlight drift. He insists the UFC is dodging the biggest fight possible, claiming, "I get more views than Pereira's fights." For Chimaev, numbers are leverage, and he is not shy about using his social reach to push for the matchup. At the same time, the tension is not confined to championship ambitions. Backstage at UFC 323, Jamahal Hill's temper flared after reports of aggression toward his partner. Hill's warning was blunt, "Do not touch my girl or I'ma knock you the fuck out." The reply came quick, "Yeah, you will." In a sport built on legacy and rivalry, the next chapter is always just one spark away. Rivalries fuel headlines, but the business and battles never pause. In a sport where power shifts overnight, what matters now is who adapts first. Drop your thoughts below and join the debate.